Yo, what is up? You're back, and today we have 10 cards to be going through. We get 5 cards for free from the Digital Deluxe Edition pack, and then we get another 5 cards for free from the 20th Anniversary Choice pack. We're going to be going through every single card, and I'm going to tell you who to pick. You're going to have 2 choices if you're getting early access, boys. Who's excited? Early access right around the corner. First decision, what 2 players to choose from this pack. Now, if you're not in the Discord, go join right now. We got 3,000 people in there. Become a member. We already have hundreds of members signing up to make millions and millions of stubs in the exclusive members-only advice channels. Going to be a blast all year long. Now, listen. What cards do we want to take? It's quite simple. This 20th anniversary pack, not as simple as the other one. So all these cards that have the, rainbow, the Easter egg, anthem, whatever the hell you want to call this card art, we're going to skip those. We're going to cover this pack second. Pack number 1, the Digital Deluxe Edition content, all that good stuff, right? This is a clear choice in my opinion. Derek Jeter right here, solid card, good defense. You like to see the solid defense, but the 63 reaction is not great, so he's still not that good at defense at shortstop. No primary. He's going to be your shortstop, nowhere else unless you're DHing him. The contact and power left is good to see. The stats versus right, he's a bum. I think there's going to be better shortstops out there day one. I'm not a fan of his Derek Jeter card, and his swing is not my favorite either. Hank Greenberg is the legend they waited to reveal, and at first I was happy. I was like, you know what? This Hank Greenberg has to be the choice, right? Pretty solid power, really good contact left, pretty high contact. Overall, I like the hitting stats. I actually like the hitting stats. Now, I don't know his swing, but I like the hitting stats. Defense, who cares? Then you see, no secondary position. Babe Ruth is Team Affinity. We're talking about a lot of first baseman cards in the Team Affinity program. Schwarbaum probably has first base as a secondary. You don't want to lock in a guy that's a first baseman that's a contact hitter. That's rule number 1. Don't go for Hank Greenberg. It's bait. Joe Mauer is not part of this pack, so we'll cover him in a sec. Nolan Ryan. I thought Nolan Ryan was going to be a good move to pick from this pack too, but he's not. 89 velocity. It's the last ride series, boy. The last ride. He was riding off into retirement, into the sunset at this time in his career. So the Nolan Ryan, don't get baited. He's not throwing 101. He's not throwing 102. You're lucky if he hits 95. I mean, there's a pack of Icy Hot in the picture on his card art. I see it right there. So this Nolan Ryan, don't get deceived. It would be nice to have a starter, but plenty of starters in the Team Affinity program you can pick instead of this guy. Billy Wagner, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe that's the last one. No, we got another one. So let's cover Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa, I'm not going to blame you if you take the Sammy Sosa card. He's probably number 2 in this pack. He's got okay stats versus righties. The power numbers really drive him up, and his clutch would actually increase his contact right. And then versus lefties, he's a monster. My only concern here, right field, no secondary. I guess that's fine, but I'm concerned about the swing. I'm not a huge fan of Sammy Sosa cards. I feel like he's going to get jammed on fastballs in. I guess you can ambush them, but still the slow swing mechanics have me worried. I'm not going to blame you if you take Sammy Sosa. I understand it. But here is the clear choice from pack number 1, the Digital Deluxe Edition content. Billy Wagner, 99 velocity. The fastball is there. The changeup, curveball, slider, 99 break is his attribute. That's good. Everything is what you like to see. Don't look at this bar, which clearly they didn't even touch. I mean, stamina, we expect that. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to control this guy, but he's going to be very nasty. And think about it. When we're going to be grinding day 1, grinding early, offline, online, I don't care what it is. You're going to be grinding stats. You want a guy that pitches fast. This guy pitches from the stretch, and it's a quick throw and catch. Yes, sir. Please sign me up, Billy Wagner. We'll be striking out. I don't care if you have 27 stamina. You're going 3 innings and striking out 12. Drop third strikes. Billy Wagner will be my choice in this pack, and it should be yours as well. Clear choice. Pack number 2. Let's go with Mauer first. 20th Anniversary Choice Pack. Mauer. I thought, before we saw the attributes of these cards, I thought, okay, Mauer will be the clear choice right here because Mauer has a very, very good swing. He can hit lefty-lefty. The defense is pretty solid. For an 85 overall catcher, this defense is good. There's not too many other good catchers in the game except for the Cincinnati Reds, Johnny Bench, which is looking very good as a Team Affinity card. The contact right, the power right, that's good. Versus lefties, butter him up and call him a biscuit, he's fried. He is trash versus lefties. Good clutch, which I get. 37 power. Unless you have 99 drag bunt like Ty Cobb. Bring back Ty Cobb, please. Joe Mauer is not going to be someone you want to be using, man. Unfortunately, too. I was excited, but we're not picking him. Clayton Kershaw's up next. Plenty of other good starting pitchers. His 12-6 curve is nasty. His pitch mix is all right, but really the velocity. He's not a hard-throwing pitcher, and I don't think that he's going to be giving anyone trouble in online modes. Typically I hit Kershaw very well, so I would not recommend taking him. Vladimir Guerrero. I don't mind it. Versus righties, he's average. Versus lefties, he's going to rake. Defensively, good arm. Everything else is all right. It's pretty much just mid. Do you like Vladimir Guerrero's stance? Personally, I don't. Some people love him. David Wright. David Wright is probably one of the better options. 81 contact, 103 contact. The contact's there. Versus righties, a bit of a liability. Versus lefties, very, very good comparable to Vlad. Defensively, also quite good. 81 fielding, that's an important stat. 74 reaction, 71 arm, and pretty good speed for a David Wright third baseman card. So I think David Wright is someone we're going to have to consider. And then we have one more guy, I believe. Yeah, one more guy from this pack, and it's the guy I just revealed, Ted Williams. And this is where things get difficult. Left field, right field. You might as well call him like the dirt field, because that's where you're going to want to put him down after he makes 100 errors with this common defense badge. 61 fielding, 60 reaction. I'm going to be sick. I'm getting over the stomach bug. 58, what is this? 58 accuracy, acceleration. Who cares? He's trash, bro. He's trash defensively. Offensively, I think this is the best card out of the pack. 100 contact versus both sides. Good power numbers versus righties. Versus lefties, he has the contact to make up for the lack of power. And we've heard from creators who got to play the game early. Not sure why it wasn't me. That bloop hits, jam shot hits, all this little crap through the infield is actually at a high amount this year. I think this Ted Williams card is very good because of his stance, his swing, quick swing, smooth to the ball, buttery swing. This pack is not as clear-cut, but there is 2 or 3 options. You go with Ted Williams or David Wright is my recommendation. Which one do you like better? I am probably going to have Ted Williams take me to the promised land, the land of 800. Road to World Series will be continuing this year. Ted Williams will be on the squad, I think. Maybe David Wright, though. It's looking... Vlad, I wouldn't blame you. Any of those 3. Don't take Kershaw. Don't take Mauer. And I would take Ted Williams or David Wright. Let's see what the boys in the Discord are saying. Everybody should be in on Billy Wagner, Ted Williams. We see a lot of love for Billy Wagner and Ted Williams, and I think that's probably going to be the 2 that I'm going to be going for. Join the Discord, become a member. Best content all year long. Peace.